Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you're feeling inside. Just can take you out of my mind. And I gotta wake up without myself tomorrow. Try to confront every wall that you said. Even after you left, all this gap turned out to become sorrow. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you feel inside. Just can take you out of my mind. You gotta set your eyes. Try to confront the skies. Can you feel my outside?
What is up, everybody? My allergies are so bad today. They are so bad. Hello, hello, hello. Look at little Liney just sitting there. Liney's gonna get upset when I start raging. I am literally fucking raging. So I saw this bitch last night. And let me tell you what. If I'm just saying, if World War III actually does happen, which I'm just saying, if I can assure you there will be at least one victim that it gets taken on American soil by Hamas. Okay, I'm just saying. I know who it's gonna be. I know exactly. I mean, it's the terrorists. Oops. Oops. Horror cows was perfect. This okay, I'm gonna start raging. If I'm too loud, let me know and I'll turn my volume down. It's so bad. I should not be this mad, but I am. Even though I do not have children, children should be protected. And unfortunately, I understand postpartum depression. When those women, I mean, as best as I can, at least there's, hey, A Balance. What's up, everybody? Tater K, Virgo, Little Linda, Zap, Jacob Fluff, Ruru, Rumor Has It, Zoe, Vibrator. There's so many of you in here. Virgo. I see Peachy and Katie, Judo, Michelle, Mark, Clancy, Raindrop, Not That Chicky Nugget, Jaded, Voices, Alan Krebs, Oh my god, full house today. Hello, everybody. Ocean Tide. Okay, take a breath. I'm so angry. I'm not even used to being this angry. I don't even know what to do with myself. It must be the full moon. Okay, it must be the motherfucking full moon. This motherfucking bitch. This motherfucker. She says so much fucking. Oh, maybe I should start with this. Let's just recap who the fuck Casey Anthony is. I mean, we all know, but this is important for this video, okay? Not that none of us need a history lesson, because unfortunately, this is the important part right here. Kaylee Anthony. All right, let me read this real quick. Kaylee Marie Anthony, August 9th, 2005. June 2008, was an American toddler who lived in Orlando, Florida with her mother, Casey Marie Anthony. Now, I didn't realize she's just a couple months older than me. Jesus. And her maternal grandparents, George Cindy Anthony. On July 15th, 2008, Kaylee was reported missing in a 911 call made by Cindy, the grandma, who said she had not seen the child for 31 days. According to what Cindy told police dispatchers, Casey had been given varied explanations as to Kaylee's whereabouts before eventually saying she had not seen her daughter for weeks. Casey later called police and falsely told a dispatcher that Kaylee had been kidnapped by a nanny. We all remember Zanny the nanny. Which I don't never think she was actually a real person. Well, I mean, I know she wasn't a real person, but I don't think she was ever even identified. That was such a unique name. On June 9th, Casey was charged with first-degree murder in October 2008 and pled not guilty. On December 11th, 2008, Kaylee's skeletal remains were found with a blanket inside a laundry bag in a wooded area near the Anthony family residence. Investigative reports and trial testimony varied between duct tape being found near the front of the mouth of the skull. The medical examiner listed Kaylee's cause of death as homicide by undetermined means. The state of Florida sought the death penalty in its case against Casey, relying largely on circumstantial evidence. The prosecution alleged Casey wished to free herself from parental responsibilities and murdered her daughter by administering chloroform and applying duct tape to her nose and mouth. Casey's defense team, led by Jose Baez, chiefly focused on challenging the prosecution's evidence, calling much of it fantasy forensics. The defense stated that Kaylee had drowned accidentally in the family swimming pool and that the grandpa had disposed of the body. On July 5th, 2011, a jury found Casey not guilty of first-degree murder, not guilty of aggravated child abuse, and not guilty of aggravated manslaughter of a child, but guilty of 4 misdemeanor counts of providing false information to a law enforcement officer. With credit for time served, Casey was released. This date is important. Well, not so much, just a year. Casey was released July 17th, 2011, and a Florida appellate court overturned 2 of the 4 fucking convictions in 2013. So she literally has 2 misdemeanors on her fucking record for lying to police. The case attracted, well, we already know that. That's the important dates I want you to remember. I'll leave it right there. Now, yeah, it was. Who knows? I watched the trial. How old was I? In my 20s, I want to say. Yeah, we got that today too. So she went to TikTok to promote her Substack, which we have. Just buckle in. I can't even. Exactly, Ruru. Just buckle in. I can't stand this fucking bitch. Okay? I'm not much for vigilante justice. I understand women that have mental issues after the baby's born, and they get post. At least it's a fucking reason, okay? This bitch, on the other hand, hell fucking no. Hell fucking no. No fucking reason. She is a lying ass cunt. And I hope one day she suffers the same fucking fate as her daughter did.
We're sweet to death. Okay. Today is Saturday, March 1st, 2025. This is my first of probably many recordings on a series that I'm starting. I am a legal advocate. I am a researcher. I've been in the legal field since 2011. And
remember, I said that date was important. 2011. So since she got out of prison,
in this capacity, I feel that it's necessary, if I'm going to continue to operate appropriately as a legal advocate, that I start to advocate for myself and also advocate for my daughter. For those of you who don't know, my name is Casey Anthony. My daughter is Kaylee Anthony. My parents are George and Cindy Anthony. This is not about them. This is not in response to anything that they have said or done. That's not to say that I'm not going to respond at some point to some of the things that they have said and done. The whole point of this is for me to begin to reintroduce myself. I'm doing
and
that.
I'll just let you know, I know, excuse me, that she did I want to say it was a Netflix something or other, not that long ago. I couldn't even stomach it. I couldn't even stomach to watch. I think I made it through like 10 minutes. What she did to her father is unforgivable. And to, I believe, to her brother, I'm sorry, that's unforgivable. And them on top, compounding that, said it happened to the baby and that they murdered the baby. Wow. No.
Both personally for me, but in a professional capacity. Moving forward, the majority of what you will see will be me speaking in a professional capacity. My goal is to continue to help give a voice to people, to give people tools and resources that they can utilize.
What about a voice to your daughter, bitch? The voice you took when you put your hand over her mouth to apply that fucking duct tape, right? With a little sticker on the duct tape. I remember this shit. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. We're talking like 20 fucking years ago.
So they actually know where they can turn to.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, please join me on Substack. If you have questions, I will set up an email address where we can correspond directly. Up until this point, that has never happened. And it's only going to be on a limited basis regarding legal issues, legal matters.
I'm sure if you're a man, she'll answer you. I'm sure. She's always looking for a new provider. I did hear, and it's just rumor, that she's went from one to another, and they provide her a lifestyle because she can't leave the house. I wonder why you can't leave the house, bitch.
One of the main reasons that I'm doing this, there are people close to me who have been targeted and attacked recently. There are also people close to me who have had some recent things occur. And when necessary, people needed to step up, myself included. So as a proponent for the LGBTQ community, for our legal community, women's rights.
She literally just said, as a component for the LGBT, bitch, we don't fucking want you, okay? No gay person, no bisexual person, no trans person wants you. I think LGBT should sue this bitch. We do not accept you, baby killer, okay? Hell fucking no. Women's rights? Was Kaylee not a little woman? What about her rights? And a legal advocate. Fuck you, bitch. Jose Baez is the reason you're free. All, unfortunately, the legal system that we have right now needs to be completely overhauled, okay? Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she does need a blanket party. Ooh. I don't mean to laugh, but yes. Oh gosh, absolutely addicted to art and crime. Someone should contact her and ask if when she consults someone, will she recommend waiting 31 days to report anything? A fucking men. A fucking men. Absolutely, raindrop. Nobody. Go to the pedophiles. The maps, I'm sure you could fit in just fine with those people. In fact, you might be able to help them out of a lot of their jams. Okay, bitch. No one wants you. You can go with the pedophiles. No one wants them. No one wants you. There's a perfect match. Match made right in fucking hell.
To step up, myself included. So, as a proponent for the LGBTQ community, for our legal community, women's rights, I feel that it's important that I use this platform that was thrust upon me and now look at as a blessing as opposed to the curse that it has been since 2008.
P.S. This platform didn't exist in 2008, fucking idiot, I'm pretty sure. Second, she has her comments off, you could see. And the 7,800 people that hearted this, I hope y'all die. I said it. Fuck
you. With that, these aren't going to be perfect. They're not going to be edited. Most of the time, they're not going to be short. But I am proverbially standing in the light, embracing this piece, still going to keep my privacy intact. So you will get very comfortable with my car. And
I've done more with less.
I will explain in great detail why it's so important for people to protect their privacy.
I've done more with less.
It's not just important to public figures, it's even more important to private individuals. And with the current climate in our country, especially.
Ask Ernie Shell how sitting in his car worked out for him. Just ask him. Ask Ernie Shell how his sitting in his car worked out for him. See those trees that I can make out behind you? That gives me an idea of where you're at. There will be other things. There will be things that drive by while you're recording, and we will find you.
Especially, it's that much more important, which is why I am utilizing the Substack platform. Yes, I am advertising this and publishing this on TikTok, possibly also through other meta platforms, but my intention is to separate from that and showcase even more why Substack is such an important resource for people to utilize moving forward.
First of all, I never heard of Substack a day in my motherfucking life. It looks like Reddit, to be honest. That was from TikTok, Six Thing. She's on TikTok, and if you just put Casey Anthony, I got it right up on the screen there. Casey Anthony _ Substack. Casey Anthony. Oh, I can't see. My allergies are so bad today. Look that up on TikTok. You can find the bitch. Okay, so I went ahead and signed up for Substack. I've not read these. First of all, the LGBT, no. First of all, LGBT needs to be disbanded anyway. Y'all be letting way too many motherfuckers pledge allegiance to you. It's fucking weird. I never heard about the LGBT. My brother told me about it in like 2020 or something. And I said, oh shit, I guess I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Everybody pledges allegiance, talk about allies and shit, and it's always this type of bitch. No, I'm good. Yes. Yo. Oh, thank you, Precious Cat. Substack is a subscription-based platform that lets writers publish newsletters. Oh, perfect. So it's like a blog thing. Why don't you just get a website? All right. Subscription-based platform that lets writers publish newsletters directly to their audience. It also provides tools for managing subscriptions and monetizing content, of course. Well, TikTok, I'm sure not going to be very long because TikTok's got some but he needs to. He needs to handle this. He needs to deport this bitch to Venezuela. Okay? I think this would be a good person to deport. Can we yank people's citizenship if they don't commit crimes here in America? He was talking about moving prisoners to Venezuela, which I think is a great idea. Especially all these cartels that are being ran from fucking prison. And right now, the FCC will not give prisons cell phone jamming equipment to stop the fucking prison cartels from running cartels in and outside of prison. It's been in the Senate for 3-4 years. And nope. I mean, this would be a good candidate. If you want people to support you taking these hoes to Venezuela, pick Casey Anthony. She should be the poster child for that. I think she'd go along just fine. Okay? Probably. Yes, ma'am. And this, okay, typically y'all know, I if people aren't convicted, I try not to, I try to respect our justice system, but sometimes we get it wrong. Okay? Sometimes we get it wrong. And I realistically think if y'all don't know, I had to learn the hard way. I thought in my brain, when crimes happen, bad crimes, not just stupid little crimes, okay, because I've seen stupid little crimes get prosecuted like none other, like marijuana. Marijuana is not a non-violent crime. I don't care what anybody says. I have seen more people get murdered over marijuana than bubblegum, that's for sure, than a soda, than pizza. Especially a few years back, it was left and right. These kids were getting murdered. They were selling marijuana. That's it. They didn't mess with crack. They didn't mess with meth. They didn't mess with heroin. They were selling marijuana and they were killing each other for it. Broke my heart. It's a fucking not even a pound of weed. It was like an ounce. Maybe not. That's not the right. It wasn't that big, but it wasn't that small. But typically, people that smoke marijuana are not violent. But you always got these sick motherfuckers running around and you can't tell the difference. She looks normal, right? She looks normal. Same, Virgo. Yes. All the people that I've ever known that smoked marijuana were calm as fuck. But you got these little fucking assholes playing cowboys and fucking Indians out there killing everybody. They walk amongst us. And they look normal as fuck. But you got people sitting in prison for marijuana, but you couldn't convict this bitch. Make it make sense. That's our justice system. We need an overhaul on so many things. So many systems have failed us. And they definitely failed this little girl. And I know she got a tattoo of Kaylee. I think Kaylee's name. Hey, Crazy. What's up, everybody? That one guy. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Even though all the states that have legalized marijuana are way up in revenue and in quality of life, it's a good thing. But they make it a demonization. They demonized it. Now, don't get me wrong. When marijuana was not illegal, a lot of cartels moved into places like Oregon and took over huge plots of land, and they were growing marijuana, and it was dangerous to be out there. You did not want to go get caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Just hitchhiking, or not hitchhiking, but just hiking or whatever. Oregon is a very beautiful state. And other places, Idaho, I believe, right in there. That rich farmland, even in northern Nevada, Most people associate Nevada as a desert, and Las Vegas is a desert. But northern Nevada, because I grew up in Nevada, it's a lot of farmland. We had a farm up in Pahrump. My grandfather did, not me, but I went out there as a little girl, and my mom went out there a lot in her life. My grandpa died. My papa died when I was 5, so I was only out there, a handful of times. But Pahrump, Nevada, huge, huge farmland. But a lot of the cartels moved in. But if you legalize it, guess what? You get rid of that criminal element. You sustain the state with a shit ton of money for revenue, for like roads, infrastructure, all that. Services like healthcare, all of those things. Yes, absolutely. Marijuana is a gift. God made it. It comes from the earth. But big pharma, they don't want that shit. Nope. And again, legalizing it was the greatest thing for a lot of states. I read a lot about that. It's a beautiful thing. And it's such a profitable industry. I mean, when it's regulated, and then you don't have to worry about people, which I don't know if it's true or not. I've heard yes and I've heard no. People lacing marijuana with fentanyl. I never heard, I've never seen that happen, but I'm not saying it couldn't. But it's one last thing that you can put fentanyl in, Yeah, exactly, Jaden. But we got this bitch running fucking free. And those people that were decent people just trying to make $1. And all the people, it helps you, it helps you, it helps you. They weren't out hurting people. They were just trying to help people. Exactly, RoboGreg. Exactly. But this bitch walked out of jail. She had time served. I can't remember if it was just 2 weeks. It blows my mind. Hey, Mama T. Yeah. But, couldn't have said it better. But this bitch takes lives. And she got to walk free. Because Jose Baez. Because our fucking legal judicial system. Now, I have to believe in the Constitution. I have to believe in the rule of law. All that stuff. But sometimes I can't say they got it fucking wrong. And in this case, they absolutely did. All right, so I won't be looking at chat for a minute. Excuse me. This is her Substack. Let's see how she fucking helps people. Oh. So it looks like she started February 5th. We cannot stand by idly. What? Okay. Hold on, let me restart. We cannot stand by idly by as this atrocity continues. We have to protect the people of this country. Not you, bitch. We do not need a protection. Venezuela. We have to fight for our freedom, not your freedom. We have to fight for these programs that help aid Americans. We still have rights. The billionaires are not in control. I'm sorry. There's only one of us sitting around that can get the most expensive lawyer in Florida, okay, like you, right? Who can live off man after man after man like you, right? You are not like us, ma'am. Stop trying to blend in. All right, February 18th. The university, and you know what? I actually feel dumber for reading that right there. The University of Virginia simply breaks down the meaning of DEI. We're being told by elected and appointed officials that these programs are divisive, which is blatantly false. I'm sorry. Okay. My allergies are so bad, guys. Let me pull something up for you guys. Let me show you an example of DEI. And listen, I do not think let me run this through you. And I want honesty. I know most of my chat's women, and I know y'all are gonna feel the same as me. Okay? Please do not take life advice from Casey Anthony. Okay? Just don't. All right. I am 5'1.5". I think I'm 165 pounds. I haven't weighed myself in a while. Somewhere in there. Okay? I don't know how tall you women are, but let's say you're about my height to 5'8". Okay? Let's take 10 of us. So 10 of us ranging, and let's make ourselves in our 20s. So I would have only been 115 pounds probably in then. Okay? Because I was tiny. I was like a size 0 or a size 3. Now I think I'm a size 9, something like that. I wear a small in sweatpants, but jeans, I think I wear like a size 8 or 9, something like that. All right, anyways. Let's take 10 of us, 5'1.5" to 5'8", okay? Tallest, 5'8", and we just stand like this. All right, now I want you to take 10 men, okay? Yeah. Oh. Yep. I want you to take 10 men. Normal height, they usually start about 5'8", all the way up to 6'4", okay? That's a standard range for men. Doesn't matter, white, black, whatever, doesn't matter. And women, doesn't matter, white, black, whatever. Okay. We are going to fight a fire, people. We are going to fight a fire. Who would you rather call? The shorter people that really can't carry people very much? I mean, I could carry somebody, no problem. I'm very strong. Very, very strong. That's why I actually weigh more, and I'm a small size, right? Smaller size. Because I have a lot of muscle mass. But the typical 5'1" person, not that big. They're like 80 pounds, okay? They can't even hold a fucking fire hose. Okay? Now, we're going to try our best because we're going to try to save lives. But who's going to get hurt in the process? It would be us. We do not have the muscle mass to be carrying 300. Let's just say our teams come across a 300-pound man laying on the floor. He needs to be taken out of the fire immediately. He cannot breathe. He's unconscious. How many of us women is it going to take to drag that man out of there? The 2 biggest ones, maybe? Maybe a third? Maybe 4 people? Maybe 4 women to get a unconscious 300-pound man out of that house. Yep, no life alerts in the fire department, right? Or 1 man. Could have been the 5'8" man. Could have been the 6'4" man. Any one of those men. Okay? I'm not saying women can't be firefighters because they can. I'm just saying we should not hire all women to be firefighters and have your entire crew. You're going to kill somebody. In fact, firefighter woman convention, because of this DEI stuff. Now, did you guys live through affirmative action? Jesse Jackson? Who suffered the worst through affirmative action? Do you know who suffered the worst? Minorities. Why? Because at a hospital, when they hire only one race of people, because all their administration is white, or vice versa, they're hiring based off your race, not your qualification. What if you killed a patient, but you were the right skin tone? They'll take you. That's what happened during affirmative action. We've already lived through this. So DEI, yes. And I'm sorry, unless you're a porn star, what does it matter who you're married to, or who you're fucking in a job interview, unless you're a porn star, right? And you could grab that 300 man, but I sure couldn't. I can help you, but that poor man, I'm sorry, bro. Maybe with an adrenaline rush, I could move him a couple inches, but yikes, sorry, buddy. That's an example of DEI. Now, I want to show you something else about DEI. This is going to piss you the fuck off. Okay. In your brain, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Listen. If you go to, where was it? USAspending.gov. I want to show you an example of, did I send it to, okay, I'll just do it this one. USAspending.gov. And I can't remember this. I want to give you a breakdown of what this website is. All right, the official source of government spending data. Okay, right here, start searching awards. And I want to say I was looking up FEMA, but I can't remember now. Anyways, you can do a keyword. Let me see if I have it. I should have written this down. I think I got so many of them to pop up it didn't matter. Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to remember what the fuck that place was. What did I type in? Let's just do this. US aid. Okay. And like the date range, fiscal years, 2024. All right. Now you submit. And you can do any filter. I'm just showing you up. Now it's going to come up Prime Award results. Let me tell you. Okay, I think this is it. Hold on. Watch this. DAI Global LLC. Yeah, I was trying to remember. Okay, DAI Global LLC. Let's type that in. DAI Global LLC. Oops. This is it. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? It looks so much different on your phone. Now, the federal government, oh, tell me it didn't take that out. Oh, right here. Okay. Can you see my screen? I scrolled right past it. Nope. Hold on. Let me go. All right. Share this tab instead. All right. So I clicked on DAI Global LLC, right? What in your brain is a minority? What's a minority in your brain? Women, Black people, Mexicans, probably other races, like Chinese people, right? Because we're America, right? So white people are predominantly the more peoples, right? So in your brain, oh, yes, they are. Especially when it comes to their babies. They can move cars and they can do anything. What is a minority in your brain? So diversity, equity, and inclusion is for the minorities, or women, or gay people, or whatever, right? The federal government is handing out loans, right? These are grants, I'm sorry, not loans. Look at this. Minority-owned business. No, you're not. This is diversity, equity, and fucking inclusion. Almost every single one of these people, they're all white men. I looked through this over and over and over and over. Every fucking grant says minority-owned business, other minority-owned business. Let's look at DAI Global. This is a lie. We tackle fundamental social and economic development problems caused by, this is going to blow your fucking mind right here. And I look at this webpage and I think, oh, they go help poor people in other countries, right? Look, they got pictures of them, Ethiopia, all kinds of shit. No. Do you know what they did in 2024? Let me show you this article. Where is it? Let's take it down. They had a year in review 2024. Anyways, you know what they spent their fucking money on? AI. What the fuck's AI got to do with feeding poor people? AI. So this is a white-owned business. Watch. Who owns DAI Global? DAI Global. DAI Global is owned by its employees through an employee stock ownership plan. This means that all corporate employees can invest in the company. Okay, so it said corporate employee. Who is the CEO for, what did I say? DAI Global LLC. Look, it's a white man. That's what they consider a minority-owned business. This is why Trump said, get that fucking classification bullshit off my shit. They're lying. They're fucking lying. So, this is what fucking DEI is all about. More lies. And this idiot's promoting it. I guess Google, it's hard for people. Like baby killers. I'm so angry today. I shouldn't have. I am so angry. I should not be this angry over this bitch. All right, let's see what else she has to say. Department of Education is under attack, as it should be. We rank 40th on how stupid or how smart our students are. We rank 40th in the world, but the cost to send one person to school is higher than every country in the world, right? But our 40th place in how smart our children are. We're behind third world countries. It should be under attack. What? Project 2025, Mandate for Leadership, 922 pages. We've all heard about it. It's time we all read about it. Okay, prove that you read that, man. I want proof. Meta privacy policy attached. Even more importantly, the United States Regional Privacy Notice. From a legal standpoint, this is not legal advice. Read and decide if you feel you are actually protected when using Meta or their partners. Okay. She restacked. The internet is making us hate people we don't even know. Log off, go out, talk to a real person. The world isn't as divided as they make it seem on screen. Do you know what I think could bring us all together? Choking this bitch out. I'm just saying. Being a legal advocate. Oh my gosh. Being a legal advocate is something incredibly important, not only to me individually and professionally, but for the sake of our current legal climate. There's a constant rush to judgment. The rights of the many are compromised by the elected few. People are not only unaware of their rights, but most of the time they aren't even aware that they are giving them away so freely without consent. She's promoting DEI, which takes qualified people out of the job position market. Could be a woman, could be a man, could be black, could be white, whatever. You're qualified, you should get the job. But no, you're going to let an idiot take your place because diversity. Bitch, you don't even know what our rights are. Okay? There's no equity in the world when y'all are free to walk this planet. Do you understand that? The fact that you're free amongst the rest of us still, or have always been, tells me we got serious problems. And now you're going to say that you're a legal advocate? Okay. You know what I would like to see Casey Anthony make a video? Yes. I would love, yes, term limits. Amen, Kitsugi. I think it should be 2, just like the president. Amen, Robo Granny. I want to know, you know what I'd like to see is, yes, if she were giving advice to herself, I want to see a video about that. If herself came into herself's office and she was consulting legal advocates, whatever, I would love the advice she gave to herself. I would love to see that very candid, real conversation. What about George and Anthony? Sorry. What's the grandma's name? Cindy. What about George and Cindy's rights? You know, they lost. What's up, Sarah? I'm telling you. They lost their grandbaby that day. They lost their daughter that day. And unfortunately, not only did they lose their daughter that day, they had to look at the monster that she really is. So they have to live knowing, unfortunately, that's what they created. And I'm not saying it's their fault by any means. But I am more sympathetic to the grandparents. Not saying they're perfect people. They were faced with a horrible reality. Their grandbaby's missing. Their daughter's there, but nobody's looking for their grandbaby, and they did the right thing. They called 911. This is blowing my mind. Okay, let me reread this. Being a legal advocate is something incredibly important, not only to me individually and professionally, but for the sake of our current legal climate. There is a constant rush to judgment. The rights of the many are compromised by the elected few. People are not only unaware of their rights, but most of the time they aren't even aware that they're giving them away so freely without consent. Never mind. Do you know who you would call today if something catastrophic occurred in your life or in the life of someone you care for? Well, I know I would not call you, ma'am. We are living in a time where we are told by political heads of state that we can say and do what we please. I'm just going to shut up and read this. And with the help of social media, people tend to act out accordingly. Unfortunately, with the current political climate, we are coming to find out that that is simply a facade. Many of us knew this long ago, but more individuals are finding out the hard way. Free speech is not truly free. Having the right to speak your piece does not give you the true privilege to say whatever the fuck you want. Now, more than ever, your privacy and your words are not safe. Every single thing that you say can be used against you, regardless of your intentions. Intentions in the eye of the law do matter. So simply a reminder, what you say matters, and the intention behind the things that you say also matter. What? What kind of fucking legal advocate is this bitch? I feel like she's talking about herself in these last 2 posts, and the rest of the posts just show how dumb she actually is, and how she does not have an inquisitive mind, and how she just regurgitates the same talking points that she hears a pundit or a newscaster say. The presumption of innocence is a sacred right afforded to all individuals arrested in this country. That is not an opinion, it is a fact. We are plagued by rush to judgment before someone even steps foot into a courtroom. Once a verdict is read, however long the process takes, the public must trust that the system worked the way it was intended. You are entitled to your opinions, not your own set of facts. You, as the general public, will never know the full facts of a case. The media will never tell you the full truth. They will tell you what you think and how to feel. Educate yourselves. But ma'am, the rest of these subsects show that you don't educate yourself. You just run with what the media says. Idiot. Stop spreading hate. I'm blown away. If tomorrow you woke up and you were arrested, accused of a crime you didn't commit, or someone close to you were to be, wouldn't you want for them to be treated fairly and just? It's not that complicated. Okay. In a court of law, you are presumed innocent until proven guilty, right? Court of public opinion, not so much. As we all are very well aware. Unfortunately, what's up, Tink My Bill? What's up, everybody? Could be. Her parents could have been involved. No one's really ever going to know, unfortunately. This lady makes me want to rage. She makes me want to fucking rage. Like I said, we've doxed more people with less information. So please keep camming up in your car, ma'am. Please do. Everything that passes by you, the trees in your background, the colors of the houses, those are all things that we can use to identify where you're at. And most likely you're sitting in your car in front of your residence, therefore it won't be hard. We've done it before and we'll do it again. I don't even mind admitting to that. Y'all know I have no problem admitting to that. I'm telling you, these last posts. Okay, how are you advocating for yourself here? Because to me, reading these posts, she's talking about herself. Well, I shouldn't have been tortured. I shouldn't have been tormented. I'm not guilty. That's what I really read, even though. Correct. Exactly, Unleashed Rainbow. Exactly. Or if we were innocent till proven guilty, okay, things wouldn't be publicized. People's arrests wouldn't be put on the thing. There's so many things. And I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying if we were truly innocent until proven guilty, and technically we are, although we are incarcerated, right? Technically, because our name in the Corporation of the United States of America, our name in all caps, right, doesn't associate with the fucking crime that they put attached to that name. I'm telling you, Mr. Nobody. Yes, Michelle. Like I said, I'm not even the one that needs to worry about it. It's the people that never go live and never make a post, and they just so graciously float things through this thing called an email and hand deliver it. We might have to put the team back together for this one. Not the elite Ernie Shell team. Oh gosh. I'm blown away. I'm fucking blown away, yeah. Like I said, yep, exactly. Exactly. And then I'm not advocating for anybody to hurt her. Please no. Most of what I'm saying is in jest, even though it's a way to express my frustration at her. And should I be this mad? No, probably not. Probably not healthy. I've never met this woman. I've never met Kaylee, and I'm not placing any of this as some weird fawning over a child I've never met. I'm not. That's fucking weird. I can't stand when people do that. It's just her motherfucking face makes me so fucking angry. The years. That baby was what, 3? 3? Exactly, Michelle. Exactly. Becky says, we all know that she did it. She should have been found guilty. She lied so damn much. Absolutely. Roddy says, this is an interesting topic. Pleading and baking cookies. Was evidence kept replayed? Thanks, Roddy. Oh, no. Yes. He don't have kids. She don't have kids. Match made in heaven. She don't. She likes a man with money, though. I'm just, why did she have to sprinkle LGBT up in this motherfucker? Bitch, we don't want you, okay? We don't want you. That's right. You don't wait 31 days if you're innocent. No, you motherfucking don't. No, you motherfucking don't. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I don't know. I might be back later. It might be about our community shit. I just seen this last night and I wanted to bitch about it. But yeah, I might be live later. I don't know what about. I'm trying to refrain. Do you know how hard it is for me when I see liars lying, and then I know I have all of the evidence to debunk them? Do you know how hard it is for me to just stay quiet? Do you know how hard? Do you know how hard it is? It's freaking hard. I'm telling you, Addicted. She's gonna be in the headlines for a whole different reason. Just saying, somebody might just Kaylee her. Yeah. All right. Bye, guys. Yeah, I might come back later. I'm not sure. Working on some stuff unrelated to YouTube. As you can see, I've been in all these fucking rat holes, Ukraine, government spending, this, that, and the other. And I did listen to Katie's last night. She was live late. And Ding Dong's live. God. I'm safe. Oh, yeah, that's all we need. Power couple. I know. It's getting harder. I think I'm almost there where I just can't take it anymore. I'm really trying. My theory is let people find out in their own, right? If you do not have an inquisitive nature, can I even help you? Oh, I know all of you do. And there's probably like 300 or 400 people that I know for a fact feel exactly the same as me. Maybe 500 or 600. Okay, I know for a fact. And then there's about 100 people, give or take, that just can't get their shit together. That believe every liar, not just one liar. They go from one liar to the next liar. When they fall out with that liar, they go to the next liar. And then it's just back and forth. And then they go back to the original liar because it's like the devil you know, right? I can't help those people. Exactly. So am I helping or am I getting in the way of their own destruction? And I think every time that I argue with Ernie Shell, yep, every time I go and debunk Ernie Shell, I'm getting in the way of progress. I turned him on for a brief second this morning, and I literally heard. I'm going to paraphrase, okay? Because I didn't clip it. I don't care. I literally heard, blame Katie. How dare you? He mentioned Paisley and Graham by name. How dare you yell at them? I would never do that. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. I can't help you. I can't help you. Hey, guys. So, am I just making myself feel better because I'm annoyed by liars? I think so. So, I'm trying to stay quiet. Same. I turn it on and I'm like, Oh my, did he really just say that? Or his team. Remember, 3 years ago, this was the elite child predator SEAL Team 6 when Ernie Shell was at the helm of Tina Summerly, Barbara Walters, Debo, Ray. Ray was on that team, right, Ernie? Remember that? And they ain't changed. They have not changed. Actually, I think they've become better. They now know Ernie's a con artist. So, with the exception of realizing they were bamboozled by Ernie's lies, they're well-meaning people. I think they spend too much time in rabbit holes, in my opinion, and they need to just learn a little bit of balance. And Ray's lies about the wells, I can't. No. But Ernie knew Ray 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I guarantee Ray is the same Ray today as he was then. He has the same criminal record as he did then. Same charges, same accusations, same. But now that they're on our side, essentially, calling out liars, now they're a problem. Now they're bad people. Now they're criminals. No. Nope. Yep. Amen. And Nick, going back, if Jimbo comes back, one of two things is going to happen. Jimbo and Ernie will get back together versus Nick, or Nick and Ernie will get back together versus Jimbo, and the cycle continues, and then they'll rebuild, and then they'll dox all their people, the dissenters, and then civil war will happen, and new sides will emerge, and then war again. No. All right, Mark. I'll have to check that out. Let me highlight that. Lie detector by Rev Horton Heat. Yeah, exactly. Ready. Yes. That is very entertaining for me. Agreed. Yes. Yep. All right. Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Robo Granny. They all essentially need each other. They're almost like parasites in a way. One of them is the host, Ernie Shell. And Jimbo and Nicolino are parasites, but they all need each other, and they cannot survive without each other. I do believe that to be a fact. All right, y'all. Have a good day, and I will see y'all later. Bye.